Hi, so I am documenting treatment I'm getting for thyroid eye disease. Um, I was diagnosed in October 2018 with hyperthyroidism. I had radioactive uptake therapy December 2018, and that essentially involved taking radioactive iodine tablet, waiting 15 minutes, and then doing like a live X-ray to see if the thyroid is taking in the iodine. And usually that's supposed to kill the thyroid, but in my case it just made it worse. And not only did it make it worse, it caused the cells to start attaching to the fat tissue and stuff around my eyes, because it's a lot like the tissue here. So what that caused is just the thyroid eye disease, and there's not a known cure for that. Usually, if the symptoms are really bad, there's surgical options for alleviating the pressure, or orbital decompression surgery, which is pretty invasive. And I've been dealing with this condition since December 2018. And it's the two separate issues. Like the thyroid is totally separate from the thyroid eye disease. It just one led to the other due to the radioactive uptake therapy. Go to November 2019. I had my thyroid taken out. I'm hypothyroid now, but I've leveled it out by taking Armor Thyroid every day, and that's helped a lot. But anyway, so like I started documenting my thyroid issues last year in videos, and I decided to it's been a while, so I decided to go ahead and start doing videos again now to update on this treatment. Like I said, there's no known cure for thyroid eye disease. The symptoms of it generally cause like bulging of the eyes, or some people, their eyes start to pop out of the sockets, which happened to me when I was flying. I was a flight attendant last year. I've been off work for about a year and a half now. Well, about a year now, and I had those symptoms. So this is not as bad as it gets. It's worse in the mornings, especially if I can't elevate my head while I'm sleeping. But I've got just constant puffiness, blurry vision, double vision. I can't see very well, and because of that, I haven't been able to work. So fast forward to February 2020, they came out with a new medication that is the first medication to treat thyroid eye disease, called Tepezza, or Tepezza. I don't know the scientific name of it, but it's 8 infusions, 3 weeks apart, and I just started it today. I had to jump through a lot of hoops to get it paid for by my insurance, but I just want to start documenting this process, because I just started it today. It's about, the first 2 treatments are about 90 minutes. I'm doing in-home infusion, so the nurse was there for about 3 hours this time, and in 3 weeks I'll be doing it again. So it's every 3 weeks over the course of 8 treatments. So it's it's a lengthy period, but it's a one-time 8 treatment, and that should alleviate some of the issues. They've had really good the results of some of the studies were really great, and in alleviating the all of the pressure. When I first had this condition started, I was living in Flagstaff at like 6,500 feet to 7,000 feet, and my bulging was really, really bad. So I've moved since then. I've had to move back to the Phoenix area, much lower elevation, a little closer to sea level, and it's luckily not been as bad. But every day it's the same thing. My vision's just bad. I have a lot of pressure from the back of my eyes. Luckily, it hasn't caused any damage to my optical nerve yet. I've been working with an optical neurologist who was the one who was able to prescribe the Tepezza for me. So between that and my endocrinologist, there's plenty of appointments between my thyroid, keeping my thyroid in balance, and this new treatment. So anyway, I started Tepezza today. I'll just update with how I'm doing. I feel fine. Some of the things that can happen during it would be like getting like hot, having like high blood pressure, and it can also cause you to be hypoglycemic. But luckily, I'm pretty healthy. I haven't had any issues. The second infusion will be like twice as much medication, so that'll be different. But The nurse took my blood pressure and my temperature like every, I don't know, maybe every 30 minutes or so, and that was not a bad experience. Like I said, I'm on Medicaid, so getting it paid for, like, I had it denied a couple times, and I had to like really appeal to them, like, that this is the only treatment for thyroid eye disease that isn't surgical. It's the very first treatment, and the clinical studies were really promising. So I have high hopes that this is gonna alleviate some of my eye issues, and maybe kind of help to the point where, like, I don't know if my eyes will go back to like not like they are right now with all the white. Like, that's them being open. They've become whiter. There's so much more like stuff going on in there, and I'm hopeful that after the 8 treatments that, like, maybe that will get better. I'm just gonna document it and see. And like right now, you can like kind of see where my eyes are. Just puffy and red. Mostly the redness from just allergies. Allergies have been super insane this year. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Those are the side effects that they said they can have, but I haven't noticed anything like that. Just had it today, and I will keep updating throughout this process. And I have pictures and stuff, but I'll probably put those on my Facebook page. So anyway, that's all. I just wanted everyone to know what's going on, and hopeful that this Tepezza will work. It's like I said, it's IV infusion, so it's an interesting process, but we'll see how it goes. And if anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is on here or on my Facebook. Thanks. Bye.